Hello guys, welcome back to another episode with FC RAMSAY, and we are having the watch along of Manchester United, the Red Giants, against the likes of the Gunners Arsenal. Damn, Mikel Arteta is meeting Ruben Amorim. I mean, just having a watch of Manchester City, just having those two goals against Nottingham, which is also live. But Mikel Arteta, talk about him. He is that man. I mean, he is just performing with his team so best, but then also he is not being able to compete against the likes of Guardiola. But yes, Ruben Amorim, he has got that victories. He is definitely that man who will be performing, but the Premier League have only gone and served up to the most storied fixtures in this calendar. So in this Wednesday night, whether it is going to be Arteta or it is going to be Amorim, because it is completely the North versus South which is happening. I mean, in London. And the longest serving inmates of the English top flight clubs which are having these fights, and the champions of it are definitely more not than anyone. But yes, Ruben Amorim, they are also stick to that three centre back lineups: Mazraoui, Delict, and Maguire on the centre backs, Onana on the goalkeepings, Ugarte, Bruno Fernandes, Dalot and Malaysia. Malaysia is back in the squad, guys, for Manchester United. The man from Netherlands, 25 years of age, back from injuries. He has been prompted. The likes of Maguire staying on the centre backs, that is quite critical. But yes, Ruben Amorim has just opted for Maguire. That is good. But yes, the Uniteds have to get back to those form in this game, because in the table they are at the number 10th positions, winning 5 out of their 13 games, 4 draws, 4 losses. But in the past 6 fixtures, United are really doing good. 3 from Amorim as well as 3 from Van Nistelrooy. They have got those victories which is needed, and yes, a comeback is definitely needed, because to be in the Champions League or to be in the Europa League, you have to be in the top 4th or 5th. But in the Premier League, talking about, Liverpool is doing that great, and yes, they are going to make those fixtures really count, because they are at 34. Damn, and in this game where Liverpool is also against their likes in the Premier League, they are getting that one goal so early. This game is going to be totally about Ruben Amorim and Mikel Arteta. This is what the fact is. But Malaysia back from injuries, Lenny Yoro back from injuries. This is something which Ruben Amorim must have wanted, and the players, especially to talk about Joshua Zirkzee, Amar Diallo not in the start, Mount and Garnacho are in the starting lineups with the likes of Holland. So yes, in the midfields, United are going to be more compressive. More the strength which they will be having in the midfields with the likes of Bruno Fernandes, Garnacho, Mount, Ugarte. Many players will be there, and the formation which they are sticking to, just have a look at it. This is the formation which United are going to play today. Mazraoui, who was just played with those attacking midfield roles, but yes, he is on the right backs, Dalot on the right midfields. Holland, much of the press, much of the compactness of this game, which United will definitely want, is from the midfields. They will get those Mount as well as Fernandes and Garnacho moving in for those incisive runs from the midfields. But Holland, that striker, he has to press the likes of Kivior and Saliba. But yes, talking about Arsenal, just have a look at it. Their lineups. It is Zinchenko, the left back at Arsenal. First lineup. Declan Rice staying up to him. Kivior, their centre back. Saliba as well as Timber. Timber has been doing good. And yes, that is Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey this season, he is becoming a monster, and the unavailability of Odegaard has just risen that Arsenal were suffering. But yes, Odegaard is back in the squad also. The injuries, if we talk about for both the teams, it is the likes of Johnny Evans. Martinez is suspended with that red card. Luke Shaw is still under injuries. Lindelof and Kobe Manu is suspended. So two suspensions for Manchester United. Both Lisandro Martinez as well as Kobe Manu. That will be the huge setback. But yes, Amorim has got those players. I mean, Kobe Manu not in the midfields, but yes, they will have the likes of Ugarte and Mount to be there, as well as they have Casemiro. They will try to just get him after those substitutions, because if United are going to get that goal, they are definitely would like to go for it, because it is at the Emirates. The first away game, first away game which Amorim is going to play with this squad is definitely going to get those characters built up for United. It is definitely the night. But yes, talking about the injuries of Arsenal, it is Gabriel. He is that man who got that injury in the previous game. Calafiori, I mean, he is such a talented inverted back from the lefts. But Calafiori is having those injury problems, which is consistent. Calafiori has a great future, but he has to be physically fit for all those games which he is playing. Ben White, he is also under injuries, and Tomiyasu, that man, he is for a long time we have seen Tomiyasu playing for Arsenal. But yes, Mikel Arteta's men always down to 10 men in the Premier League. This season it has become a habit for them. Can they get some kind of win out of it to get those 3 points at home? Because United under Amorim, it is also a speculation till now that what they are going to perform under those big clubs and big managers. But this rivalry is definitely to put some character to Amorim, how he is going to build that club. Much is expected, guys, much is awaited. But yes, on the other hand, we are also having the watch along of Athletic Club and Real Madrid. In this, if you have a watch, it is Rodrigo on the squad, Mbappe, Valverde, Chouameni, Ceballos, Bellingham. I mean, such a talented squad. Vasquez is back on the squad on the right backs. Rudiger and Garcia, the new left back, which Madrid have found in them. Talking about the injuries of the players over here, Carvajal long time injury, Alaba long time injury, Militao is out for this season as well, whereas Camavinga and Vinny Jr., I mean, worries for Ancelotti. But Real Madrid is that squad who is not going to get those difficulties, because they have Kylian Mbappe back to those scorings, and in the table they are at the top, because Real Madrid are just one game behind Barcelona and just 3 points. So this 3 points will make them so close. It is all about Real Madrid as well as the likes of Athletic Club in this game. But yes, we are having the watch of Arsenal and Manchester United. That is going to be huge, guys. So yes, the game has begun at the Emirates, and those of you who want to have the watch links, it is there in our Discord. Join our Discord and definitely you will get a watch of those matches. Our Discord link is given in the video description as well as in the channel description. No rules barred. Get and enjoy the match links straight from there, guys. Straight. The game has started at Emirates. Oh my god. Ruben Amorim facing Arteta. That is what the like will be. Much awaited, guys. Much awaited. This is one of the much awaited game. I mean, I was waiting for Amorim to get these fixtures. Ruben Amorim has really got to prove. Prove it, big boy. Prove it. Get the Gunners down at their home and prove it. Prove it, big boys. Prove it. Yes, there is a Q&A over here that can Manchester United and Real Madrid get those wins today and get to the topmost positions in those clinching aspects. On the other hand, it is also Manchester City facing Nottingham Forest. They have scored thrice. It is Leipzig against Frankfurt. That is the DFB Pokal game, which is also going on. And Leipzig has scored against Frankfurt. Frankfurt is having Umar Marmoush, as well as the likes of ETTK. They are doing so good, and Frankfurt are in the second spot in the Bundesliga table. But Leipzig getting no wins because of the injuries of the players. Can they get some win out of it? But here it is. That is Odegaard, Saka. No, denied. Good job, Bruno. Fernandes is playing good. Odegaard against Bruno Fernandes. That is a challenge. Garnacho has won it. Maguire. Damn, look at Mazrui. He is staying on the left part of those centre backs. De Ligt is staying on the right part of the centre backs. Maguire is that pivotal mid centre back staying in between. Dalot and De Ligt staying over to the right centre backs. That is some Arsenal moment. No, that is the goal. Arsenal has got it, but that is offside, I guess. Yes, the flags are raised, and that is the offside. Oh my god. So early. That was some scoring opportunities, but look at that defensive awareness which De Ligt played. That was that De Ligt moment. It was surely a goal for Arsenal, but De Ligt was that player who just denied it. Look at it, guys. That is the defensive awareness which De Ligt has got to prove. In these three centre back lineups, De Ligt has that capability he can show. In terms of speed, he is a bit less, but in terms of those defensive awareness, he is the beast. Dalot on the right midfields. Back to Maguire. Arsenal are not going for those press. They are taking their time. Mazraoui, Garnacho. I mean, just look at it, how they are trying to get that build up. Malaysia on the left midfields. Malaysia has to get those surprising stunt runs. Mazraoui has got that awareness to play both on the right backs as well as on the left backs. Bruno Fernandes winning that tackle, but yes, Partey with that challenge. Damn, Mason Mount is down to the ground. Mason Mount is down to the ground, and that was that wrestler challenge from Thomas Partey. Free kick for United. Bruno going to take it, but he back passes it to Maguire. Maguire has got Dalot. What a through ball. Maguire has got Dalot. Is just out the edge of the box. Damn. United are looking good in their composure. United are looking good in their composure, guys. No denying the fact United are looking good in their composure. But it will be the worry because it is Martinelli against De Ligt. I mean, Dalot has to just step down a bit, and it is the likes of Saka against Mazraoui. That will be critical, boys. That will be critical. Odegaard has won that tackle, winning it. Havertz on the left wings. Denied. Good job. De Ligt is doing a good job over there. Look at that offside trap which they are maintaining. United are maintaining that offside trap too good on the centre backs. They are not giving that space to Martinelli as well as Saka for those incisive runs on the wings. Onana has to prove today, guys. If United has to win, Onana has to prove again. I mean, the last instance where Onana was having that game, United getting those comfortable goals as well as those saves, Onana has to prove himself again today. Havertz, Timber, Saka, Odegaard, Odegaard to Kivio, Zinchenko. He has found Martinelli. No, that is a good run from Dalot. Good composure, guys. Good composure. United is making those good moves. United is making those moves too good. I'm not wearing my United jersey today because all of my United jerseys which were there in the shelf, all of them are just not worthy of wearing it because they have to be washed properly. So for the Manchester United fans, that is the corner which Arsenal has got. Ooh, 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 no, denied. I think Partey got a touch to it. I think Partey got a touch to that corner. No. Yes, yes, yes. It was delete against Partey, but yes, Partey has got that touch to it. Partey got that touch to it, guys. Delict has to be strong today, boys. Delict has to be strong. But the build-up which United are going to get with Onana and Mesroi, this is not looking good. But yes, look at the fluidity in the team. They are getting those moves. Malaysia one-on-one. Garnacho, no, it is Holland inside the box. Will he get past the likes of Kivior? But denied. Good game, guys. Good game. Get those instances covered. On the other hand, it is also Real Madrid against Athletic Club. Still, Kylian Mbappe hasn't scored. But this game is between that second spot and that fifth spot, which Athletic Club are maintaining in the La Liga as well. Delict to Dalot. Dalot has found Holland. No. Saliba is there to get that protection. Partey playing that defensive midfield role too good. He has got Odegaard as well as Timber. Back to Saliba. Timber again. No, no. United are pressing good, boys. United are pressing good. They are getting comfortable with these three centre back lineups. They are pressing good. So far in this game, United are doing good. It is the likes of Odegaard who is creating those spaces in the midfields. But that is somewhat United must not be worried of because they just don't have to let Odegaard give those passes for Saka or Martinelli or the likes of Havertz. Saka outside the edge of the box, that is some header, no, denied. Dalot is doing that job good. Look at that far post movement where Dalot get that edge. It is Garnacho one-on-one against no. Damn, that was a moment for United to counter, but no, they are taking their position to build up. United are taking their time for those build-ups, and that is definitely a good positive aspect under Ruben Amorim. Maguire, Dalot, back to Delict. Bruno Fernandes dropping in. Onana. Dalot back to Delict. Onana again. Good position, guys. Good position. Bruno Fernandes, Dalot, back to Delict. Mazroi. Mazroi has found Holland. Garnacho is there. That is some comeback moment. Dalot was a bit late to collect that ball, but it is Declan Rice getting that position of the ball. But much of the game which is being played still now is in the half of Manchester United. Without that press, which Arsenal is not doing, it is Timber out of the box. No, Zinchenko for that cross, safe. Malaysia and Dalot going for those far posts in their own half. They are doing their job decent. Look at that far post movement which Malaysia as well as Dalot are safeguarding for the United. They are doing their job too decent. Arteta must be a frustrating figure in Premier League because so much to do he has done, but then also he is not being able to clinch the hold of that Premier League. I mean, it is already 3 to 4 years. It is long, man. You have to get those edges. That is a clearance. Holland is there, but what is the playmaking? Bruno Fernandes they have got inside the box. Denied, denied, denied. Fernandes, Mazroi. United are not looking in a hurry to get the Gunners outnumbered in their box. They are taking their position, they are taking their time in the build up. That is what is needed. Maintain that composure, guys. Maintain that composure, get those build ups, and in the long run, you are definitely going to get those strength which is required. Garnacho, Bruno Fernandes, Mazroi. Garnacho is inside the box. He has got a touch to it. But Timber against Garnacho, that will be a good aspect to watch in this game also. So I guess Ruben Amorim hasn't just left that jacket from Sporting CP which he is wearing, and all the times I have seen Amorim wearing that jacket, I mean he is somewhat obsessed with it. Delete Maguire, Odegaard, Saka and Havertz pressing that, but Malaysia has made that run quite in that good time. Garnacho, man, you have to get that big. Garnacho has to come big, guys. That is a pass from Odegaard to Havertz, but it was wide outside the box. I mean, the likes of United getting a goal is from the likes of Bruno Fernandes. Maybe it is Holland. Garnacho can be there, but he has to prove it. Garnacho has to prove it, guys. Garnacho has to prove it. Just look at the lineups. I mean, if United are going to get that out of here, Mount he can take those shots, but he hasn't got that play time. Garnacho has scored. Haaland is not that good looking. Holland is not that good looking in the formations. I mean, all the United players they have to just give that aspect of getting those goals, but it is end which is lying with the likes of those veteran players. I mean, Bruno Fernandes getting those magical moments out of this game. But yes, on the other hand, Real Madrid and Athletic Cup, they are still goalless. They are still goalless, guys. They are still goalless. I mean, three shots being taken by Athletic Cup, Real Madrid just two shots. Oh, oh, oh. Come big, boys, come big. That is what is required. Bruno Fernandes to Delict. Mazaroi, Delict again. Onana. Andre Onana, he must not have those nightmares today. That is what Dalot has to do. I mean, if in this formation Dalot has to get those left footers pass for Garnacho or Mount or Holland, he has to get those passes. Thomas Partey, Saliba, it is Saka. Malaysia has done a good job against Saka. He has recovered that position. Bruno Fernandes going for Holland. I mean, look at that goalkeeping aspect from Raya. Samuel Raya. Samuel Raya is that man who is creating those moments for Arsenal. I mean, do you guys think that Samuel Raya is one of those elite goalkeepers playing in the Premier League? He has shown those clickable moments, he has shown those aspects quite good many a times. I mean, Samuel Raya has got those moments too good and he is maintaining it well for the team. My predictions for this game has already been told in the starting of the stream. You guys can have a watch of that also. Delict, Ugarte, Maguire, back to Delict again. Bruno Fernandes going for those wide midfields. Dalot, Mount, Ugarte. Hope Maguire doesn't make any missed passes this game. Press, guys, press, press. I mean, why Holland and Garnacho are not pressing and giving Arsenal that free leisure centre back moments that will be critical, whether it is their home or that is an away game. The centre forwards have to press in this formation. Mesrui against Saka. Saka has one. It is Odegaard. That is the movement. Saka inside the box from Odegaard. Timber trying to get that cross, but it is that corner incoming for the Gunners. Gunners have got that incoming corner, guys. It is that second corner which the Gunners are just having the advantage at their home. Gabriel is not in the squad, so yes, Saliba as well as Havertz, they might be those two players to get those headers out of it. That is Saka going to take that from the right corners with his left footer. Inside the box, Arsenal players are staying too close. Won that a header, but no, it is Andre Onana. He has denied Arsenal for those header moments from this corner. Saka again. That is a header from Timber. No, that is Partey. Good job. Onana has done that good job. But look at Delict. Look at Delict. It is that second corner which Delict just didn't have that jump. And it is again Partey getting those winners for those headers against Delict. Delict is not going good in those headers this game. On the defensive aspect, he is playing good, but on these corners as well as in those headers, he is not getting those jumps which is required. Miscommunication going on. There is a miscommunication going on between Holland, Mount, and Ugarte. Ugarte has to do something. Delict to Maguire, Dalot, back to Delict. Arsenal is not pressing, guys. Arsenal is not pressing. What a fall that is from Odegaard. I mean, Maguire just gives a knock to Odegaard. Onana with that clearance. That is denied by Rice. Partey trying to find Saka. It is Malaysia doing that good job, but no, Saka has gained that position. Malaysia is back in the squad, and it is a boost which Ruben Amorim must be having because he is that midfield player, the right backs, the left backs, which he converts so good. Real Madrid and Athletic Club still goalless. Damn, when is Kylian Mbappe going to score, boys? I need Kylian Mbappe to score. Get those goals incoming, boy. Saka again with that. Will that be the Thomas Partey moment against Delict? No, denied. Finally, it is Maguire denying it. Zinchenko, oh my god, it was Martinelli. Two shots, one from Zinchenko and another from Martinelli. Yes, it is, but denied. Out of the post, no worries for United so far. That was some opportunity which Martinelli should have converted. That is some opportunity. It was a goal scoring opportunity for Martinelli, but the ball was nowhere near the post. No worries for Andre Onana. No nightmares for him so far. Things are not working between Holland and Mason Mount. And Mason Mount, he is such a class player, but after his injuries, he has not gained that form which is required. United are pressing good. United are pressing good in this game. I mean, the fluidity in their forwards in this game is looking good, but yes, Mason Mount and Holland, they are not going for those deep press. Samuel Roya, Timber, Mazroi is man marking Havertz. Mazroi is man marking Havertz good. But yes, Saka is also persisting from those wings. That is why Malaysia is staying deep, guys. Malaysia is staying deep for Saka moments. Mason Mount against Odegaard. It is raining at the Emirates. It is raining at the Emirates, and the players are having that fall. Saliba, Zinchenko, Martinelli. Martinelli against Dalot. Dalot has done that job good. Not giving that space to Martinelli. Zinchenko, Thomas Partey. Good pressing, guys. Good pressing. On the defensive aspects, United are doing good. Partey to Malaysia, but no. I mean, Partey to Saka it was, but Malaysia gets that interception. Just look at that playmaking form. Malaysia is doing good. Garnacho, left wings. Bruno Fernandes. Maguire, Mazraoui. Good formation, guys. Good playmaking, good formation, good build-ups. Not going for those rusty build-ups, not going for those rusty moments. The team is looking composed. The team is playing so good. Delict, Dalot, back to Delict, Maguire, Andy Onana. Amorim is asking his players to go for those wide long balls, maybe to get those press. That is Onana for Mazraoui, but yes, Saka against Mazraoui is creating those menace. But it is Malaysia who is getting those wins out of here. Saliba cutting in. Saka is inside the box. Malaysia has just given him that. Oh my god. That was close. Saka is creating those disturbances. It was that fault from Malaysia. He just allowed Saka to get inside the box with the ball. And that back pass to Andre Onana would have costed that goal. Was that a handball from Maguire? No, it is not. No, it is not. That is not a handball. Bukayo Saka is going for those fast corners to get that edge. It was Odegaard present, but no, the referee has blown the whistle to take that corner again. Saka playing those deceitful moments. Saka gets that corner good, but finally it is Onana getting safe. 4 corners so far from Arsenal. 2 are, Thomas Partey got those header moments. It was Delict who just didn't get those headers clearance, but it is the final 2 corners. Onana has done that job too good. Harry Maguire has a fall, but that was a push from Havertz, I guess. Delict trying to get that clearance from Martinelli, but denied. Garnacho has to come down if Holland is going up, guys. Just look at it, the positioning of Mason Mount. I'm not being able to understand what Mount is trying to get out of here. Pressure building up for Ruben Amorim, and he is just sitting on the ground. Pressure building up from Ruben Amorim. Amorim has started to feel that pressure, boys. It is quite evident from his face as well as the way he is sitting on the ground. Playing against the Gunners, he is already feeling that pressure, I guess. But Arsenal in this game, talking about it, the playmaking from Declan Rice is not looking that impressive. He is staying most on those defensive aspects. As well as from United, Bruno Fernandes not making those forward runs for this game. I think that is corner incoming for Manchester United. No, that isn't. Garnacho has to win those corners, guys. Garnacho has to win those moments. But it is Timber and Saliba. My fingers are crossed for Garnacho performing in this game. It will be definitely Rashford and Amad Diallo who will be seen on the forwards in the second half. But as of now, 33 minutes of gameplay so far on the clock. Garnacho against Saliba as well as the likes of Timber is not getting that scope to perform. But yes, the Gunners are also feeling that pressure with this new tactical build-up which Ruben Amorim is giving them. Holland has to press, man. Holland has to press. When Fernandes is going up high on the pitch, Holland also has to press. But look at that press from him. It is not posing that threat. The Gunners are not facing that threat from Holland and Garnacho as well as Mount. But on the defensive aspects, they are doing good. Partey has missed it. Holland, Garnacho. No, not going for those counters. Damn. Holland back to Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Dalot again. Mount. Maguire. Maguire tries to find Dalot. Yes, he has. Ugarte. Ugarte has got Mount. Mount is dipping down bait late. Mason Mount as well as Garnacho, they are dipping down quite late, guys. They are dipping down quite late. Masroi, Malaysia. Fernandes. Fernandes tries to find Holland. Holland is not getting those win moments. Damn, man. That is some sort of good moment in this game where Holland is being denied anything, whatever is coming in his way. And it is likes of Kivior as well as Saliba doing so good. It is still goalless, and yes, Manchester City on the other hand, 3 goals. Oh my god. Pep Guardiola just committed that he is going to get those wins. He has got it. Silva, De Bruyne, Dogu scoring. Haha. Real Madrid and Athletic Club, that is a half time over there. Leipzig and Frankfurt, which is going on over here. It is also Leipzig has got that 1 goal. That is a huge in the DFB Pokal. This game, the round of 16, which is going on. Leipzig getting that win against Frankfurt. It is a huge because Frankfurt are doing so good in the Bundesliga, especially to talk about them, Omar Marmoush, as well as the likes of Ititege. They are performing so good. But over here, we are also Rasmus Holland. What is he proving at those center forwards? Not even pressing, not even making those moves. I mean, can Ruben Amorim turn Rasmus Holland to the likes of Victor Gyökeres? That will be the aspect. Samuel Roya, Havertz, but that is a tackle from Mazaroi, denying Havertz any chances. I mean, Rasmus Holland, he is not winning those positions against Saliba. He is not even getting those wins over Thomas Partey. But then also on the defensive aspects, United are doing so good and maintaining their composure so efficiently, denying Arsenal of any free shot. Zinchenko, Kiwior, Saliba. I mean, look at that. Saliba is overtaking Holland. Partey, Declan Rice. Saliba goes for those far wing corners. It is Martinelli, but it was safe in the hands of Andre Onana. No worries for him. United on the defensive aspects doing good. United on the defensive aspects, which they have gained that momentum, they are doing good, and in this season also they have been doing good. I mean, if to talk about this season, they have got those 13 to 15 goals, I guess. And yes, they have considered also that it is the lack of the attackers which United is facing, and that is what the worry which Ruben Amorim must be having. Bruno Fernandes, Milicia, Garnacho. Dear Garnacho, you had some ugly fall, and that challenge from Timber. Look at the legs of Timber. It is double the size of Garnacho, and it is huge. Timber is a monster. On his day, Timber is a monster. It is still halftime over here at Real Madrid against Athletic Club, still goalless. Mount with that free kick. Maguire is there. Mount, will he go for those shots? No. That is some opportunity. Diogo Dalot. Oh my god. It was that Diogo Dalot moment. He just got that ball in the box. Oh my god. Dalot was close, guys. Dalot was close. Diogo Dalot was close for that goal. Press, 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 boys, press. Look at Garnacho. He is just giving that space to Saliba. I mean, such a good midfield which United are posing. But Garnacho and Holland, as well as Mason Mount, not pressing those moments and just giving those centre backs of the Gunners that space. The way Garnacho is playing, I mean, he is playing just like strolling in a park. He has to press. Damn, that is a yellow card. That is Malaysia getting that booking. Get on those aggression, guys. Get on those aggression. I mean, the midfield from United are pressing so good, but the forwards are not doing anything. In the defensive aspects, United are doing good. That is that second yellow card. Ugarte has been again booked. Mazrui is having that fall on the pitch. 45 minutes are up. 1 minute of added time for this first half. 1 minute of added time for this first half. Can any one of the Reds get those goals? Delict and Maguire are doing good. Delict and Maguire are doing good in the centre backs. The referee has finally blown the whistle and it is the end of the first half. United on those defensive aspects from the midfields, from the centre backs doing so good. Just look at over here. I mean, if we get that review of this game, United are performing so good in this game. United are really performing so good in this game. That is the whistle which has been blown. I mean, this is not required, man. What the attackers, the forwards of Manchester United are doing. I mean, look at this. I mean, I will just show you something. It was first in the 22nd minute which Thomas Partey got that miss. 25th, it was Zinchenko, Martinelli, Mount got that in the 42nd, Dalot 43rd, Dalot that opportunity, it was close. Dalot got that opportunity, it was close. And yes, the first two corners which the Gunners got, Thomas Partey got those touch to that ball, but it was the fault of Delict not getting those clearances on those corners with his headers. Delict on those headers, he was not doing good. But on the defensive aspects, yes, Delict is doing good. I mean, it is going a decent game. Both the teams are having their position. Both the teams are looking for those moments. But United, I don't think they will be able to score if the likes of, I mean, Mason Mount, Holland, as well as Garnacho are going to stay. Because they are not pressing, they are giving Arsenal centre backs those free space to build up. That is lethal. But yes, from the midfields, they are doing good. Arsenal got that first chance, but it was a miss. It was Martinelli missing that so bad. But yes, United are taking their time to build up. That is the good aspect. But most of the playmaking which the United are having is happening in their own half. Getting those 4 interceptions, 1 block, 6 clearances. United on the defensive aspect staying so strong. But yes, Ruben Amorim has to convert Rasmus Holland into Victor Gyökeres to get those winning goals. Rasmus Holland, talking about him, he is performing that like a shit. Rasmus Holland is performing like a shit. I mean, the best performance of this, if you talk about, yes, Malaysia is doing good. Maguire, Garnacho is going. Garnacho has that fault, man. He has got Timber as well as Saliba on his side. How is he going to perform? He is being physically dominated over there. Delict, Mazroi, yes, all the defensive aspects of Manchester United are looking good this season and they are performing also good. But the attackers is what the lack of United is staying and that is persisting. But on the other hand, it is City who are also getting those 3 goals. Manchester City, I mean, Pep Guardiola is back with this win. I mean, you guys have to just prove that whether Pep Guardiola has shown those 6 goals against Liverpool. I mean, the Liverpool fans just getting him. I mean, those step down chants, but he showed those 3 goals. That is definitely a good move. On the other hand, Liverpool and Newcastle. Liverpool, 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 Liverpool. It is Isaac who scored first for Newcastle. Gordon, I mean, at the St. James Park, Liverpool are on a draw level. Jones as well as Mo Salah scoring. I mean, just look at the stats. Liverpool are not looking that good. Newcastle are having those 14 shots. Oh my god, what has happened to Liverpool? But I guess Liverpool will win this. There will be some sort of Arnold is there, Szoboszlai, as well as Luis Diaz on the pitch. It was Gakpo and Salah making those moves. Man, man. Yes, on the other hand, it is Athletic Club as well as Real Madrid facing on goalless. Nico Williams getting that 4th minute, Garcia on the 13th, Valverde getting that scoring on 21st. Man. Athletic Club are doing good, guys. Athletic Club are really doing good. Rudiger on the 43rd. I mean, if you talk about 4 shots from Athletic, 3 from Real Madrid, much of the happening. But yes, Madrid are going to come back. I mean, look at that Williams, both the Williams brother, Nico Williams, as well as the likes of Inaki Williams, both are playing for the same team. One from Ghana, one from Spain. It won't be a worry for Real Madrid. They are going to get that win too good. But yes, it is Leipzig scoring 3 goals against Frankfurt. Can you believe this? I mean, Frankfurt is doing so good in the Bundesliga. I mean, their two strikers, Etitike as well as Marmoush, I mean, getting those moments in the Bundesliga. But look at this DFB Pokal round of 16, where Leipzig has scored thrice. Benjamin Sesko, Luis Openda scoring for Leipzig. It is looking amazing. Nusa is that man who has provided those assists in this game. Openda scoring twice, Sesko scoring once. But look at these injuries. The reason why Leipzig is not performing good in the Champions League as well as in the Bundesliga for the past 5 to 6 games. Lukaba, David Rom, Bichabu, Elmas, Kodrago, Xavi Simons, Poulsen. So many injuries are there. Athletic Club and Real Madrid goalless. Newcastle and Liverpool drawing on again each other. And it is Manchester City winning it. I mean, that video for Liverpool will come up tomorrow morning if they are going to slip away those points. But yes, it is Arsenal and Manchester United goalless, whereas Newcastle and Liverpool are on 2-2. I will also have a break of 1 minute. It is the halftime which is going on over here. Arsenal and Manchester United. We will be having that watch of it. Just 1 minute break. Give me that pleasure to have that break, and I will be also back for this streaming. So guys, those of you who are watching, do stay tuned. I will be just back in 1 minute. Liverpool, man, Liverpool. I told you guys that Liverpool are going to score, and they have scored. Liverpool has scored that third goal, man. It is crazy. Just look at it. It is Mo Salah getting that goal. Damn. Liverpool has got that third goal. Liverpool are going big, guys. Liverpool are going big. I mean, to talk about them, they are really going big. Liverpool are really going big, but it is the likes where Real Madrid has conceded. Oh my god. Oh my god. Real Madrid has also conceded. Damn. Dang. Dang. What was that? That is the goal Real Madrid has conceded. Come on, guys. Come on. I mean, look at this. I mean, inside the box, that was a goal. Leipzig getting that 3 goals win over Frankfurt will be good for them. But on the other hand, it is Real Madrid getting those. Damn, it is going to be huge. Madrid is not getting those shots which is required. Arsenal and Man United has just started. Any substitutions being made? No substitutions being made, neither from Mikel Arteta. Neither Mikel Arteta nor Ruben Amorim has made any substitutions so far. I mean, what is that happening over here? That was some scoring opportunity for Kylian Mbappe. Come on, boy, score. Come on, boy, score, 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 score. This is going to be bad, guys. This is going to be bad. Athletic are again pronouncing. Man, this loss for Madrid is going to mean a lot. What is this happening? Is it going to be that upset moment? Amar Diallo, he is seen, so that is the substitutions which has been made. So finally, I guess Mason Mount has been sacrificed. So it is Amar Diallo who has made his move. Malaysia has been called on. Oh my god, what a substitution which Ruben Amorim has made. That is Newcastle who has scored. Thanks, Shah. You have scored. But all eyes on over here. I mean, will Newcastle get one more goal out of it? So the man who has scored, Bergona, he is out of the pitch. Thank God substitution being made. Real Madrid has to get those winning goals. Luis de Galarreta making that substitution. Prados is also out. Vasquez is that who is getting those clinical runs. Nico Williams is just dominating against Lucas Vasquez. Garcia on the left backs. What is that which is happening over here, boys? What is that which is happening over here? Bellingham is speeding in. He has got Vasquez. Denying, denying, denying. Damn. Arsenal has scored. Arsenal has scored. Arsenal has scored. Just look at it. What I was saying in the first half, it is what is concerning. I mean, just look at that goal. Is we are going to be taken for offside? Declan Rice with that cross. Who was there for those headers? I mean, those corners, it was in the first two where Delete was not having those man marking, and again, it is a miss. That has what been the opportunity which the Gunners were looking for, and they have got it, man. They have got it. Man, that header from Rudiger, just getting so close, just touches the top of the post. Both of these matches are looking so disheartening, man. Back on back, we are getting those. The last night we faced that defeat, Bayern getting it against Leverkusen. And here Madrid is down with one goal as well as United is down with one goal. Things are looking so worried, so concerning over here. Kylian Mbappe, score it, Mbappe, score that penalty goal, Kylian, score that goal. What the heck is happening? Kylian Mbappe missing two penalties, one on one back with each other. What the heck are you doing at Real Madrid? It is getting enough, boy. It is getting enough. I mean, look at that shot from Kylian Mbappe, not even far wide of the post, just so close for that goalkeeper to save it. It is back to back two penalties, man. How is that going to happen over here? I mean, how much more patience do you have with players not being able to score penalties like this? You are getting those opportunities, you are missing it literally, and yes, I mean, Project Mbappe is taking a toll out of the Madrid fans, getting so much of patience. How long are you going to bear with it? It is that sole thing which definitely needs a concern out of her. Vasquez, Rodrigo, get that shot, boy. Get that shot, man. You can't get that shot inside the box. It has been two penalties you are missing back to back, man. What has happened to you? Look at that penalty shot. I mean, it was not even far to the post, it was not even to the top corners. I mean, if that jump would have been made, what is that happening? I mean, looking at Kylian Mbappe, that legendary Mysterio stroking player. I mean, what has happened to him? I don't know. What are these steroids which Florentino Perez has provided to him? What is that food supply which is he getting? He is doing those. I mean, such a bad face for Kylian Mbappe. I don't think he has ever faced in his career. This is the most ugliest patch which Kylian Mbappe is getting at Madrid. And this is looking so bad, man. This is looking so bad. I mean, it was Bellingham who took that penalty in the previous game. But in this game, it was again Mbappe going for those penalties. I mean, how much of patience, how much of that deliverance it is taking a toll out of the fans out here at Madrid. I mean, was that moment when Vinny Jr. he is injured. It was that time which Kylian Mbappe must have taken to get those build-ups, get those moments, but still he is not suiting neither in the build-ups and he is missing away those things like anything. I mean, this VR is so complicated, man. This is shit happening, man. United also conceding that goal. Real Madrid also getting that conceding moment. What is this shit happening? Germany out, Modric in is the moment. Vasquez against Nico Williams. It is proving that lethal and deadly. It is a really bad face for Kylian Mbappe as well as Madrid, which is happening over here. Get that shot, Rodrigo, Modric, Valverde, Brahim Diaz, Bellingham. Man, dang. The whole of the athletic club is down for those defensive aspects. Damn, Modric, man, Modric. It was Rodrigo making those runs, but that pass was nowhere near to Rodrigo. Kylian with that shot, deny. That is the goal. It is Bellingham who has scored. Thank God, man. But that was a good shot from Kylian Mbappe. Look at that range. Look at that aspect which he is getting. Good job, guys. Good job. Get that second goal, man. Get that second goal. It is happening. It is happening. Look at that playmaking from Modric, Rodrigo, Kylian. Look at that range from Kylian Mbappe. This is the range which he is having. Thank God. Good, good, good. Look at that from Kylian Mbappe. This is that range which he is having. He can score those shots from those far away, out of the box positions. And thanks to Bellingham getting so close to the nets. Project Mbappe getting in. Good job, boys. Good job. Get that second goal, boys. Get that second goal. Kylian Mbappe again getting that opportunity. Rodrigo is there. Will he cut in? Man, that wasn't a good save from the goalkeeper. I can sense that second goal incoming soon. Rodrigo, Brahim Diaz. Move wide, boys. Move wide. Inside the box, you are saying so close. Get those space for each other. Modric interception. Good one. Back to Mendy. Valverde. Damn, Valverde has missed it. Holy Christ. What did Valverde do, man? What the heck? What is that happened in just 1 minute of this gameplay? What the hell is happening? Mendy to Valverde. I mean, Valverde did that miss pass. That is some opportunity given to Athletic, man. That is some opportunity given to Athletic. Oh, just getting an equalizer and yes, getting that second goal. Come on, guys. Again, get that equalizer. Still 9 minutes plus stoppage time left in it. What is this happening over here? What is this happening over here? I'm not being able to understand what is this happening over here. This is taking a toll out of me. This is taking a toll out of me. Bobby! No, denied. Time and again it is being denied and it is just being not allowing any type of scoring opportunities. This is happening shit, man. This is happening shit. Get that equalizer, boys. Get that equalizer. Damn, this table will become again that 4 points difference. Yeah, Mbappe missing penalties, man. It would have been that second goal. Things are getting so. Endrick is there, Guller is there, Chomini it is out, Valverde is staying on the midfields. Things are not happening, man. Things are not looking that good. Still 6 minutes plus stoppage time, guys. Come on, you have to do it. Raheem Diaz, that is a foul. Give him that yellow card, man. Give him that yellow card. Diaz, Asensio, Rodrigo, Rudiger. Come on, please give that pass, boy. Don't hold that position. Asensio, Vasquez. Drop in, man. Drop in. Neither Kylian Mbappe is dropping in for those assists. Courtois, Rudiger, back to Courtois. Get to the wings, boys. When Athletic are pressing in the midfields, get to the wings. Yes. Bellingham is there. He has got it. No. Valverde cutting in. That is a foul, man. That is a foul for Valverde. That is a foul for Valverde. Mbappe, bhai, make those runs. Please make those runs, man. Look at the position where he is staying. He is not making those runs even. Mbappe, left wings, cutting in. Give that cross, man. Why you're wasting that time? Hell lot of time taking for those positions. It is not going to come big. Make those through balls. Make those passes, man. You are getting that position so bad. Lucas Vasquez out. Rodrigo out. Hendrick and Arda Guler. Clear the ball, Courtois. Yes, good job. Give him that yellow card, man. Give him that yellow card. I mean, that challenge to Arda Guler. Why the referee is not giving those yellow cards? Modric taking that free kick. Get that equalizer, boys. Get that equalizer. Modric. Gula. Valverde. I mean, Mbappe, yaar, you are staying so close. You are not going that big. Modric. It is all left for these steel nerves if you are going to get that second goal. It is all left for those nerves to prove. Get those things converted, guys. Get those goals converted. Get those build ups. Press, man, press. 6 minutes of stoppage time for this. Bellingham is just running away like anything. Bellingham is running away and getting crazy. He is bleeding, man. Bellingham is bleeding also. Nordic Gula. Still 4 minutes are left. Mendy, Mbappe, Mendrick. What that was from Bellingham, man. There was Arda Güler, yaar. How are you missing those so close to the box? I mean, this playmaking of Bellingham, he is just running everywhere on the pitch, getting so much exhausted. It is getting overburdened, overtaxed to him. Who is there in the midfield to get those passes? Arda Güler to Valverde, Asensio, Modric, Güler again, Brahim Diaz. Get that goal equalizer, man. Modric, Güler, Rudiger, get that shot, boy. Get that cross, Mbappe. Mendy. Hendrik, Mbappe. What the heck is Mbappe giving those lofty passes, man? Not even having those powers in the shot. Just playing like babies inside the box. And just look at the passes which Mbappe is making over here. This is looking damn crazy. How much of patience do you have to bear with this? Still 2 minutes left into this game. Damn, United is also down by 2 goals. This is a nightmare back to back for me. The previous night also that was a nightmare in the DFB Pokal, as well as over here it is a nightmare. It is getting the shit out of all these players. Modric, Güler, Brahim Diaz, Valverde, Mbappe, no. Rudiger, give that to Mbappe, man. Take that shot. What the heck, man? Out of the post from nowhere. From the box, inside the box, you are taking those shots and you are not even getting close to the nets. When are you going to have that moment, boy? One minute off time over here. Get it big, boys. Get that big. What the hell? The referee has blown the whistle. This is an end, guys. This is an end. I mean, back to back, losing all my money on these players. I mean, it is looking so disheartening, yeah. It is looking so disheartening, man. I mean, if to talk about this, there is nothing which is left. There is nothing left. I mean, back to back 2 nights, I have lost all my money. Everything, whatever I had, I have lost everything of it, and nothing is left in it. I mean, just look over here. What the heck? The stats are even so waste over here. This is the end, man. This is the end. How long are you going to be with this project, Mbappe? Every time things are looking so bad. I mean, look at this performance. How are you going to rate this? Mbappe, man, he is missing penalties now. Even I mean, you have to bear with this pain unless and until you are going to recover from it. This is the pain which you have to bear. Losing everything. I think now I have to sell my home as well. 2 nights it has been so dreadful, so bad, everything going in so adverse. Now you have to sit on the street, losing all your home, all your money. Nothing is going to be left. Nothing is going to be left, man. Nothing is going to be left. Nothing is going to be left. For the past 2 nights, I have lost everything. Watching this, getting all my money, all my penny with these teams, these players doing it. This is a big one. This is a big one, man. This is a big mistake which has happened. I mean, just 1 minute off comeback it was from Bellingham. It was just 1 minute to 2 minutes of equalizer, and there were chances looking that Real Madrid are going to get those wins out of here. But yes, conceding again, that is a mistake that has happened. But in the end, it is us which we are losing everything which we had put on the table. Dang, man, it is looking serious. Damn, it is looking serious. Damn. I mean, does Ancelotti need to come up or do something? This project Mbappe, I mean, I have no words to describe how things are getting. I mean, looking over here, look at the stats over here. I mean, so many passes build up, position taking, but the shots which are being made, that is not getting good. Not getting good, man. Not getting good. Bellingham played the whole game. He was moving his ass, doing those hard work. Ceballos was doing good. Chouameni was out, not performing it well, doing those tackles. But yes, in this game, Valverde couldn't have that performance. And but as a whole, if you talk about Valverde, he played really good. Valverde played really good. It was that last goal which got considered by his mistake. That is what the drop down which has come to his points. Unless and until Valverde did really so good in this game. But Vasquez is that lame man on the right backs which has been left and nothing can be done. As well as Asensio is there, but yes, it was Nico Williams who was performing well. I mean, Berenguer, he made that goal. Guruzeta, he was also brought in the substitution. He got that goal. I mean, this table over here, where Real Madrid and Athletic, I mean, it was close, but now if Real Madrid gets that win, they will be at 1 point behind Barcelona. Nothing left in it, man. Nothing left in it. Just look at it. Madrid has got 2 losses and 3 draws. That is what is happening. If this would have been that win, it would have been just completed that deficiency in the table. This is the second defeat of the season for the Los Blancos. I mean, this second defeat is going to be disheartening. Everything losing on the table, all the money, all the aspects. Nothing is going to come over here. Nothing is happening in this game. If you got to prove it, yes, you have to prove it. But if you don't have anything to prove on it, it is going to be a disaster. And this project, Kylian Mbappe, is going to be that disaster if something or the other big thing which is not happening. It is going to be a disaster, man. It is going to be a disaster. Everything is looking a disaster over here. Whatever the things are going on, whatever the things are happening, everything is looking a disaster over here. It is a disaster which has happened and it has to happen. But it was not in my predictions, guys. It was not in my predictions that the Athletic Club are going to win this. It was not in my prediction. Liverpool drawing against Newcastle. I predicted that Liverpool are going to lose, but then also those 2 goals from Liverpool, it got happened. Manchester City getting those 3 goals, it is good. Arsenal and Manchester United, it is also United getting those lost. I mean, my prediction was United at least getting a goal out of it. But look at these substitutions, man. Amad Diallo, Lenny Yoro, seen on the team playing. Zirkzee, Rashford, Anthony. It is a big disaster. Madrid has come up with a big disaster. I mean, things if are not going to work this way, then it is going to be a big disaster. Just 30 seconds left to it. I think the referee is going to blow the whistle over here. And United are also going to lose this. It is now final. Anyways, guys, it was having fun watching this matches. Madrid getting that loss. It was painstaking. Bayern getting that loss previous night, it was also painstaking. I mean, back-to-back losses. Manchester United getting this loss again. It was expected that Arsenal are going to score, but yes, I predicted that United are going to get at least a goal out of it. Nowhere near to it. City getting that win against Nottingham. Guardiola had just predicted, said that it is going to happen. Liverpool getting that Newcastle draw has happened. But Madrid has to come up, man. Madrid has to come up. And in the DFB Pokal, Leipzig getting that win over Frankfurt. Frankfurt doing so good in the Bundesliga, but Leipzig somehow, somewhere getting those goals. It was an astonishing night for many fans. Many things have turned upside down. Anyways, thanks for watching. I will come up with a compiled video in the next stream where we'll be having the compiled aspects of whatever happened. In the DFB Pokal, Leipzig getting those wins over Frankfurt, Madrid getting those losses, Liverpool getting those equalizers, Manchester City getting those wins, and as well as Arsenal getting those wins. We will make a compiled video and it will come up tomorrow morning. The total match analysis, the tactics, what has happened. Do stay tuned to it. And yes, guys, before ending this, those of you had given us those like, share, and subscribes. Thanks for that. And yes, good night. Have sweet dreams. Sleep tight. Bye bye, guys.